Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is an intraday video and of course to talk about what happened in the last hours and what it might happen in the next few hours for Bitcoin. So starting on the 1 hour chart here, we are looking of course at an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Of course, I finished exactly here, finishing of course all these wave and counting before where we probably are looking for currently a wave 1 and yeah, probably even as a finished bull run, with a big wave at 5. Now, of course, with these counts, the most probable scenario and with this low which has touched the 0.886 here, we are looking probably, of course, for a 1-2, but this 1-2 is in a contracting diagonal because the wave 2, when you hit the 0.886, therefore it transformed from 1-2 impulse to a 1-2 contracting diagonal, and then 3, 4 and a 5 probably of course to finish this contracting diagonal for higher prices and probably finishing then the bull run exactly here. And that because of course your target for wave 3 here in a contracting diagonal, meaning 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5, you're looking for the perfect fib level between the 886 and the 0.786. Higher than this, of course, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning of course something much more bullish is unfolding, and it could transform of course to a, we have no other choice. Probably here something unfolding for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. I know even if touch the 886, well, we cannot do anything about it, right? But yeah, basically this is gonna be our key level. If we move higher than 111,000, then of course a bigger scenario might be unfolding. So this is a bullish scenario where we are looking, of course, for this contracting diagonal, kind of like this. Yeah, preferably a little bit even, yeah, higher. But yeah, because this wave 2 was very low, so yeah, the contracting diagonal might seem a little bit weird, guys. Like maybe we take the high just with few dollars, yeah. So possibly somehow like this, and then of course moving down again for a wave 4 here, probably to unfold, of course, a contracting diagonal. Maybe a wave 4 can be just there. Here we go, somehow like this, yeah. Yeah, so these are the insights right now. As you can see, we have invalidate the bearish scenario where we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, the wave 1 has interfered now with your zone 1, which is perfect. Expecting, of course, to close this CME gap anyway, so we need to close it. So it is very close, of course, very soon to close it, right? And this wave 4, we cannot say that we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unless, of course, only 1, 2 to the downside, meaning in double 1, 2. So, yeah, this is your wave 4 is invalidated. It cannot be anymore. So this scenario will transform, of course, still there, but will transform to a more bearish scenario, meaning this can be, of course, your 3, 4, and a 5 for lower scenarios, right? Very low. Yeah, we're talking about the CME gap down. And then, of course, your orange scenario, where you have, sorry, your magenta scenario here. Another wave 2, which we are currently in between the perfect fib level of it. Another, and this is a double 1, 2, right? Double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To finish a wave 3 in the yellow, here we go, and 4 and a 5 after it, here we go. So what we are expecting from here, first of all, it can be removed. This can be removed right now, very far possibility. Our scenario, bearish scenario, which is the only, well, not the only, of course, we still have a ABC, but yeah, the ultimate bearish scenario, I would say. The biggest bearish scenario can be this one, of course, moving for double 1, 2 towards, of course, the 77K, which is, of course, our bearish market here, right? And then, of course, you can still move higher from the wave C here as an ABC, meaning if you have still an A, B, and a C, probably your wave C can still be finished, I don't know, in also maybe double 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Well, it's a little bit hard now to finish even between the 1.618 with double 1, 2. So very, very low possibility even to have an ABC. So if we are bearish, it is directly double 1, 2, I would say. Yeah, because if you are looking after a wave C, there is no impulse, small impulse anymore that it fits inside here to finish a wave C, unless we are moving like a big contracting diagonal, of course, but it's too early to call. But I mean, if this is a wave 1, then 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But yeah, it's very also low possibility. So highest possibility for the bearish is only a wave 2 right now that it might unfold, in case, of course, we close this CME gap. Yeah. Be careful that this still looking a little bit like, I mean, I know it is very, very bullish and it looks like an impulse, but it's still looking like 3 waves, yeah, as a zigzag, extended wave C. So be careful from it. I mean, of course, it can be much more possibility as an impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and expect, of course, correction and then one more impulse to finish this wave 3, of course, as a zigzag, guys, because we want to move as zigzag here, right? And yeah, so basically we got our wave A here. So these are the scenarios. We can remove one fib level already hit. This one also we can remove it just to clean up a little bit the screen. And yeah, so basically highest possibility right now, of course, because this looks like an impulse but still 3 waves, I would like to see 4 and a 5, of course, still, to make sure that we are moving in a zigzag toward the upside. This is now the key level where we want to see, of course, a 4-5 to make sure that this will finish as an impulse, correction 3 ways down, and then one more final impulse for wave 3, bringing us to 1, 2, and then 3, then a zigzag 4, and then a zigzag wave 5. Yeah, so this how we might end our bull run. Here we go, like that. If this is gonna end up, that is a nice ending, of course, with an ending diagonal. In case we are bearish and we move 1, 2, 1, 2, and this transform to a zigzag wave 2, very sharp wave 2, closing the CME gap and moving down massively, this might be your short-term bullish finished already, your bull run. And your bull run has finished in this way. Let me put this here and clean up the 1 hour chart. So short bull run is this one where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished, yeah, because yeah, I mean it looks like a finished impulse, right, already, but yeah, maybe it want to finish it like this as an ending diagonal still. That is very possible. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So in this case scenario, if you have finished in here, not in ending diagonal, we are looking, of course, here at a WXY, finished your triangle, right? And then moving in double 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the white count, finishing a wave 3 for the yellow count, which is the main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And yeah, this has been finished already as an impulse. And here, as you can see on the daily, it looks a little bit like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the only ultimate scenarios and most possible scenarios right now that they are might unfolding. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. Okay. Yeah, so of course it has stopped, I think. Yeah, it has stopped. So if let's say this is an impulse, all of it, because this looks like a massive wave 3. So yeah, 1.618, perfect fib level. Yeah, but don't forget that this can be an extended wave C, A, B, and a C as well, finishing wave 2 probably, and then moving massively toward the downside. we gonna see on KGT. Do we have anything? Let's see on KGT. I mean, yeah, on the 15-minute chart, of course, we got the buy signal on this side, or not yet, not yet. But yeah, so not yet. But we don't have any signal yet. Strong signal for the bearish we don't have yet. Yeah, so probably we're gonna get a 4-5 then. Probably, of course. On the 5-minute chart, just to get a little bit inside it. Okay, okay, on the 5-minute, yeah, we have a strong signal in conversions, of course, with this signal. So that might be your wave 4 probably, okay, and then 5. But be careful still, of course, from this scenario, the double 1-2. But basically, we are good in a ending diagonal. That might be nice finishing for the bull run. So let's watch and see. And trade safe, guys. The CME gap has been closed. Trade safe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.